Okay, now I can actually be heard. Um, thinking, let's do Baldur's Gate. Let's do Baldur's Gate. Let's play some Baldur's Gate. Create a new character. Start a new game. Let's play some Baldur's Gate. Who is the viewer? Talk in chat, I dare you. Do it. Come on. I don't know who you are, and I would like to know. Come on. Okay, new game. Balance. Uh, there we go. Let's boulder some gates. Gotta get my cursor off the screen. I've seen this cutscene quite a few times, but I have not beat this game, ever. Because so many times I've just replayed the prologue, because I want to create a new, I like D&D, I like creating D&D characters, so I create a new character, just to play around with the mechanics of it. And I know I could respec my existing character, but like there's a achievement you get if you beat a playthrough without ever respecking a character. So that's kind of my aim. Do I need to do like a trigger warning for eye slugs? Nah. Everyone's cool with eye slugs. No one has any problem with eye slugs. We're in. Yeah.
Who are you?
Who am I? Reset the tutorials, sure. I've never played Dark Urge before. I'm considering playing Dark Urge. Your appearance and class can be fully customized, but my background cannot. Let's listen to the characters, sorry. Cutscene.
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being. Injured, beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me. before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
I mean, suppressing serial killer. I'm liking the sound of that. Let's customize. I'm thinking it would be funny if this was an assassin halfling. Someone who's like, who can really get away with murder. To like a concerning degree. I kinda wanna give heavy crossbow though, which would imply ranger or fighter. What are we looking at for ranger? True strike, advantage on next attack roll, but it takes an action. That's a terrible cantrip. Find familiar. Classic cantrip. It would be kind of funny to be someone who writes a tragedy in blood, but also only does bludgeoning attacks. So like, maybe I want to build a fighter. Maybe I want to build a classically powerful fighter. Or a paladin. Yes, Oath of Crown Paladin. That's what I want. I just remembered that's what I want. Goliaths are not an option, but Githyanki are. What are we looking at for half orc? When you land a crit with a melee weapon, deal an extra damage dice. So I could be half orc with, that's a warhammer, isn't it? But I don't want a warhammer, I want a metal axe. So if I do like the classic barbarian. No, I can do better than that. Okay, something quick, something to just throw myself right into the situation. We're gonna go warlock. No, we're gonna go elf. We're gonna go elf, high elf, sorcerer. Yes, firebolt, classic. We're gonna go sorcerer. Cantrips, what do we want? Bone chill, sure. True strike is such, okay. Friends is a good one. Let's get rid of bone chill. Wait a minute. Yeah. Light. Who needs light when I can just... Hello, Hampter. If you are just watching, that's cool. But also, I would not mind playing something multiplayer right now. I guess you're here, I can just play disco. Right? I can just play disco. No one else is desperate to watch disco. Let's play some disco. Oh, my camera's broken again. Hold on. Let's play some disco. Let's play some disco. Disco, 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 disco. Come on, refresh. Refresh. Refresh so I can display disco. Okay. There are currently 6 viewers in disco. Like this Twitch category. Hamster, how does it feel to be one of the very few in disco? Will it let me actually display it though? It won't actually let me display disco. Hold on. Oh right, we can test the integration. We can test the Twitch integration. Hell yeah. Oh, let me get Twitch integration actually working first. Stream Manager. Where are my extensions? My extensions. Disco. Connection established. Wonderful. There we go. So, Disco. There are, in Disco, 3 archetypes we can play as. Thinker maximizes the amount of lore and information about the world that we learn. This is also very much the Sherlock Holmes kind of archetype, right? The Sherlock Holmes archetype where we're examining the situation and picking up clues. Sensitive is a lot more empathetic and social. Sensitive is a lot more of a getting information from interacting with other people and intuiting things about the world around you. So that's the uniqueness of sensitive. Physical is simply a brute who forces his way through the world to get what he wants. Not a big fan of that one. Gotta get that thing. I agree. Thinker lore time. I'm so warm right now. Give me a moment.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Simply keep non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
These are the new buttons. What are these new buttons? Am I asking? Oh, I'm asking you to vote for which dialogue option to choose. So that's what that button does. So that's fun. And we can also meditate. We'll leave meditation for later. This is great.
Yes, it is.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Alonzi, let's go.
All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the silence, please.
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way trip, sir?
Don't stop, keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
And I know this is funky dialogue without context, but also this is the first bit of dialogue in the game. It is meant to be funky. Hello, I am good. I do not recognize you. What is up? Who are you? I'm immediately suspicious just in general. Oh, they were gone. Are they no longer they're no longer watching. It's just Hamster now. I assume. I have one viewer, I assume it's Hamster. Okay. Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help, someone. Cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Canadian motor garage.
So meditation time. I think, Hamster, this is the part where you get to choose which of my skills get boosted or weakened, but I don't know. Oh, I can't do it again for 3 minutes? Okay. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore the tape while song was still playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling on empty. I guess I'll wear pants.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them out.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Huh. What's going on with this tie business?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Pull on the light bulb. Let's get some light in here.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Bring it on.
Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good.
I'm now on 1 health. Let's grab that tie.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
What's going on here?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Well, yes, Hamster, too much light for you see. We are incredibly hungover. Okay, let's look out.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Assess the damage. How much damage could there possibly be?
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing?
Something you've done before.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Bigger than a coin, smaller than a couch. I love how much that narrows it down.
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
It's going good. I am playing disco.
Congratulations.
Who
You
are
smashed
you?
the window with your
Are
own
you a
shoe.
stranger?
Now you only
I
have
wasn't
one.
expecting to get a
If you're
stranger.
lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it? This person also forced the drinks on you.
I don't like this person. Okay. I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in.
Oh.
Your toes curl up from the cold.
Oh right, I forgot about the camera. It's we gotta see what our character looks like in real time. Does anything go up in the top right? The top left. I think I can camp in the top left and not disrupt anything. Yeah. Wonderful.
The windows stand.
Nothing else to look out the window. Okay, let's get some clothes. Disco ass blazer. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. White satin shirt.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Eno that founds empires and lays waste to cities, virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there.
Sure thing.
Underneath
Go
the
ahead and
soft
ask.
vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I don't care. I hurt myself. It's what I do. Show me what I look like.
Behold,
Ah,
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's, is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be, because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom.
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Okay, check for a pulse.
You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, Putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive. For now.
Is this a bot? Is this a bot just trying to farm engagement? Everything they've said so far is a question, but I don't know. It could just be a stranger who stumbled upon my stream. It could be someone who knows me in real life, but I don't recognize the username. I don't know. If the next message they send gives bot energy, I'll just block them. I don't know. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Wait, they've
Like
left the
the rest
stream
of
again.
you,
Oh,
it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
I don't know where the expression came from. Okay, let the mirror be for now. I had a high chance of getting this, and yet, no. Oh, apparently I've been peaking my mic. Okay, let's drop that down a bit. Let the mirror be for now. If you look closely at my hotel room, you might notice that the bathroom door has been smashed off its hinges with a shoe-shaped hole in the door. In the trailer for this game, which also has spoilers in it because it's not a good trailer, there's an animation that you can see that you can also never see during the course of the game itself. And this animation is the animation of your character drunk smashing the door down. Anyway, there's something on the table. There's a weather report on the radio. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. A gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Take a look at our inventory. We have horrific necktie, disco-ass blazer, white satin shirt, flare-cut trousers, green snakeskin shoes. We have no tasks, but we have a couple obstacles we could try to tackle. But for now, we will march forward. Calendar. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer.
The young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
Officer is my stage name, right? I can see myself as a middling disco artist called The Officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
I gotta keep checking my camera. My camera keeps deactivating. Goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it.
Okay, cool. I won't.
No need to be alarmed. I was just getting into character, you know.
Okay?
How did you know I'm a police officer?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. on official police business, as you put it?
What business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what this Kupri Kanima is, how I know what one sounds like. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a Kupri Kanima is, how I know what one sounds like.
She nods.
But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
And why didn't you just tell me that?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Let's see if I can get this lighting on my face cam better. There we go. There we go. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Nah.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Da-da-da. How's this for... Yeah, this is good lighting, I think. It was, that was intentional. Oh, we're gonna get some more of that later, you'll see. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her. Physically.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
I said I wanted to have sex with you.
No. You see, that's not what you said. You said... Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more time.
I said I want to have fuck with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
Superstar cop. It's been established. Oh, I can't see with these on.
Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
You see, no, yeah, we have to go all in on superstardom now. We simply must. We simply must. Both of these are good options, though, so I'm going to put it up to a vote. You have 14 seconds. Okay, 50-50. 50-50, okay. It means I'm a bloated old drunk with sideburns and disco pants. If I don't have a joke up my sleeve, it's on me. That's feeling a bit sad. It's feeling a bit sad. I feel like we have more potential. I sincerely think I'm a superstar. It's a theory I'm developing.
I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Why would she say something like that? Look at that butt. Oh my god. It's gonna suck for you later, okay?
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
I believe you. I don't. I might. Cigarettes. looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. What do we got here? This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper, Trompe le Monde. Disco's going well. Disco's going well. Let's see what this door has to say about things.
The door is closed.
Try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside.
No, I'm not done talking to her. Knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again much harder.
Still nothing.
Knock again much
Still
harder.
nothing. Still nothing.
Okay. Oh, my camera's broken again. This is the biggest pain. No one suffers as much as I do. Summer door closed for the winter. A big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. This is where the lyrics would be. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
This goes well with the theory I'm developing, that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Of course. Oh, yeah, no, it's getting late. Good night. Of course, they'll really get a gauge on my soul with that one.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool.
So cool.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official in a sentence, they sound weird together. Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen, Salem Rocky Bai, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera.
Wait, what's that about a
lights.
ludicrous fantasy world?
Yeah, you know. Beneath it is just heartbreak, a pulmonary tract infection, atherosclerotic disease. This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that. Reinvent it as the world's first celebrity police officer. This is the beginning of your legend.
Fuck it. Action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Yeah. Okay, what I need to do, for the sake of the stream, audio. Let's get the music way down. The music slaps, but let's get the music down. Game capture audio up, so that the narrator can be plainly heard. We want the narrator to be heard, the narrator. We like the narrator. Okay. What's going on up here? The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's starts in a man's handwriting. Medicine. I can heal the 1 hit point I'm missing. Yay. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. The door is bolted shut. It's bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300." The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone's working. Inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pennants. A sign reads, "Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 1600." This royal pinball machine is unplugged.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. I think maybe we'll take our time around here. We can address Kim soon, but not yet. The bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful, dark liquid is spilling out. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots, rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, "Wild Pines," encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Give me the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Inspect the carabiner.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Steal the ID card.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
And the man?
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
What are you talking about? Oh, because he has a carabiner. Steal the document.
You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore. Just for the record, you look nothing like the man on the document.
That's fine. They'll let me use it anyway. Swipe through the pocketbook and take what's inside.
You find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says,
Let's
5
go.
Real. It feels nice and greasy.
I mugged this man and I'm proud of it. Police at work. Close the carabiner.
The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent.
Let's try to wake him up. Oh, it has. There we go. God damn it. Who are you? You're getting banned. Anyway. I got him already. Let's try and wake this guy up.
You gently shake his shoulder,
Close,
but nothing happens.
but no.
This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
One last thing to investigate before we talk to Kim. And that's whoever the hell this guy is.
A man in his late 20s
All right.
stands behind the counter,
Hold on, we need a...
inspecting a stuffed seabird. sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegoarius Skua.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
She just what?
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Okay. We'll go talk to Kim. And then we'll come back and bother you some more, because you deserve it. There's money here. Let me have it. Let me have it. No. Not until 1600.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Wait, where do I get such a crown?
It comes free with a 6-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's plastic.
So if I buy beer, I get a free plastic crown. I'm liking this. The idea of a king in a century gone is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
New thing in my inventory? A dockworker's ID card. Yes. Let's talk to Kim.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
I can invent a name for myself.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Just call me Officer.
Very well, officer. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
The camera again. It's like every minute. Anyway. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
But first, we have to take it down.
I mean, sure. There's actually an achievement in this game if you go the entire game without looking at the dead body. Like, if you beat the game without ever examining the body, there's an achievement for that. That's not going to be this run through, though, because this is meant to be, like, a standard run. But, like, lore maxing. How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the citizen.
Maybe, hold on, maybe we need to make the text size a bit smaller. There we go.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means Internal Affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Oh, it's currently 9 a.m. in Disco. Okay. Ah, you mean the Rat Squad? You mean Internal Affairs? Internal
Yes,
Affairs,
but
let's
I'm
be
not them.
diplomatic.
I'm from Criminal Investigation.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes,
But they're just white rectangles.
they're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
I changed my mind about the text size. Bop it up. Okay.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
What are we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Sounds good. Let's roll.
After you, officer.
So, our missions are sing karaoke, report your badge missing, interview the cafeteria manager, inspect the victim's body.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
What's gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What's gold orange and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
Okay, that's racist.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right then. Questions. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Where's the body exactly?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style, unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, before I asked you where, now I'm asking you why she left.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
Didn't go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist.
What?
That's right. If there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I'm a total raging feminist.
Is that so? Mr. Feminist?
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Before you said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who did you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly is saying that?
The locals, customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I have another question.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
What's real?
Excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
By real, do you mean some form of street cred?
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
I could, now that I know I'm
Another
a
thing
superstar.
you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Now, we could keep on with this philosophical discussion about what exactly is money, but I much prefer this option.
You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything.
Put this man in his place.
Did someone order a vague, farcical reading of the law? More than one pops into your head.
You have admitted to sexual crimes. You will be taken to sex prison. Or, refusal to aid an officer of peace. You're impeding me from carrying out a murder investigation with your inane requests for money. I wonder what Sylvie would have to say about that. Now, I've done 1. I don't know if I've ever done 3. Hamster, would you like to vote? Let's see what you think. Okay.
But it's not inane. You owe me money.
We won't threaten him with sex prison.
It is cruel of you. A man has been killed. File a request for compensation with Station 41. We need to work now.
Okay, you'll only have to pay for the window and the drinks. That's 70. I'll get the rest from your stupid station.
I have no memory of drinking them. I'm not paying for the drinks.
The ledger does. The ledger has a memory. The drinks are non-negotiable. There's no way your station will pay for them.
I won't pay for the window.
Fine, I'll take it off the bill. You want to sleep in a post-apocalyptic shithole? Go ahead, but I'm not giving you another room.
Cool. Goodbye, and thank you for your cooperation.
Don't thank me. You still owe me 30 for the drinks. If you don't have it by tonight, I'm not letting you back up there.
That's enough now, sir. Good day.
I mean, I'm already a significant amount of the way there with the 5 real I have already.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near? South, maybe.
You don't really know, do you?
I only have a vague blackened image.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Now, I could either choose to live in a dumpster, or find the exact building that I live in. Let's try and be somewhat mentally stable. Let's trace back to the exact building.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Oh, Kim, let's talk.
Yes?
I think you should know, I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
What's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
So what should I concentrate on?
Try work, the case at hand. It can work miracles.
But I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
I'm afraid this is a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
I'm talking serious, unbelievable nerve damage here. I saw myself in the mirror and I had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
I wanted to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Tell me about yourself.
No.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. It's like you're locked down.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
Give up. There's nothing I can do.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
You ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking. You ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So how do you, you know...
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
That's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Nothing. Just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Yes, but containers contain things, shiny things. They're interesting.
You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
No. And now we'll have the last dialogue of the night, and then I will shut down.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie. Look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Dimple or not, I am a bitter man. The years have taken their toll.
Take heart, officer. You're still a man in your prime. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
There's something inspiring about a woman on the front line, leading her platoon of men.
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Were you a mountaineer?
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flag on some figurative peak.
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
Thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move on.
No problem.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in crime. Partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course. I forgot I had you.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on, and, sweetie, you are looking unsteady. And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am, or what I'm doing, or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank so hard, I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria. It was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
On something called the Urban Coast.
Yes. We're in Martinez, on the coast of Revachol.
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you?
Aside from just
Revachol
wheelchair
is the most
inaccessible.
beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Hello. Your voice is not currently on stream, but I could change that. You're just watching? Okay. How would I even begin to tell you? Her grey eyes widen. Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Now, there's a lot of good guesses here. Some kind of democracy, maybe. Dictatorship of the proletariat. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners, and women. COP. We are living under COP regime. A lot of good options. We could start outright with the communism. Here's the thing. If we pick a political ideology in this game, we want to stick to it. We want to make sure, because there's a bonus late game for having a specific political ideology. Now this is ultra-liberalism. We could become a liberal. This is... what is this? No. This is moralism. This is communism. This is just insanity. This is fascism. We could become a fascist. There are good options here. So, 1 for moralism, 2 for communism, 3 for insanity, 4 for ultraliberalism, 5 for fascism, 6 for COP. The voting is now open. I don't know what I'm expecting. It's just... I don't know. I guess I'm just... okay. No voting. No voting done. I guess I will choose communism.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
But they still have cops.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So, how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Reality, in a word. It's very odd.
Oh no, my camera's broken beyond repair. Whoa. There we go. Working on the Twitch stream now.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Okay. Okay. What is the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
I've got to get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
In our inventory, we now have Kind Green Ape Pen. Yay. More quests. Who made the call reporting the crime? Pay for damages. End of day debrief with Kim. Call your station's Lazarus. Get a reality lowdown. A lowdown on reality. We've completed a couple quests. And now let's take a step outside. And we will come back to Revachol next time. I'm going to bed. Maybe tonight I can finally get a good night's sleep. Hopefully. This was fun. I will be uploading the stream to YouTube again. It will also be still available on Twitch for like a week before it gets deleted. Good night, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream now.